And we are live on YouTube. Just gonna be chatting again. Nothing really exciting, just being honest. This is where I just kind of screw around. Sometimes there's an actual point to what I'm trying to do in a video game, and sometimes there really isn't. Sometimes it's almost like a gaming vlog and what it is I would be doing if I wasn't actually streaming. So like right now with the whole river raids. Hello, Revenger. I'm just kind of checking it out. There's some wonky stuff going on with it. I could flip-flop, end up playing World of Warcraft a little bit on my trial character, then boom, I could be doing American Truck Simulator. Boom, I could be doing something random. So, you know. It is what it is. Although there is something I do want to change. That is the sound. We're going to drop that bastard. It didn't ask me to apply it. Okay, it's stayed. Hello, Wyatt. Hello, Sean. How's it going? So again, I'm just kind of playing around. Not really doing anything interesting. This is a river raid. And as always, I always get stumped. Sometimes I can figure it out, sometimes I can't. The YouTube symbol, indeed. I know that sometimes you could pull out a thing. Oh, for real? Anyhow. And it won't let me in. And there's something in here. Now, the problem with this, sometimes you could kind of see through the window. There used to be a glitch, actually, where you can actually shoot it from the outside, but I'm pretty sure they fixed that. Yeah, see, there's something important in there. PS5, but to be honest with you, it's really the same shit. Because I'm streaming at 30 frames. I didn't bother switching to 60 because my computer's kind of messed up. So it's really not much different. Let's see if there's anything else here. I can't use my Raven. No. And we're near the end of this river raid as well. As we started all the way at the bottom right here, and I went all the way up. I even left halfway through to, what was I going to say? To return some stuff, to bank my inventory. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Don't try sounding like Trump now. Where did that come from? Yeah, I seriously don't know how I would go about opening this door. Unless there's something underground. Sometimes, like I said, you can kind of peek through and shoot something, but I don't think we can do that here. This is the end of the map. Oh, that's fine. Well, it doesn't matter where you're from. No offense. That's still a really fucked up thing to say. Trump said that at one of his speeches. And I was like, what? It was just such a messed up thing to say. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. On YouTube, I have to be more sensitive to what goes on in the chat because of YouTube. There might be something that I make a big deal out of that, in my own personal opinion, I may not think is a big deal. But remember, I actually get paid on YouTube, right? And there are people that have been permanently canceled for life that were making $10, $20, $30,000 a month, and now they're making this much a month. All because they let their chat get out of hand and they didn't address certain things. And the thing that sucks too about YouTube is sometimes I don't know what's considered too much. Sometimes there's things that are said that I'm like, you know what I mean? That I don't see it being a big deal, but supposedly it is. And I'm supposed to magically know what all these things are. Yeah, I'm completely lost. I don't know how to get in there. I'm at a complete loss. Of course, that has to happen while I'm streaming. When I'm on my own, though, I don't have these issues. I was trying to find out if there was a place I can go underneath. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? That's all I had to do? Seriously? We'll pretend like I knew that the whole time. We'll just pretend I knew that the whole time. Let's see what we got in here. Sounds like you should bite your husky back. Really? That's all I got? Really? Oh, okay. I guess I did need to do that to complete the raid. Again, what I am trying to do is showcase that at the top left, when you have 200 resources, supposedly if you leave and come back, like Jesus was mentioning in my stream earlier, things glitch out. I'm trying to reproduce that. Because I can't really make a video on it. Like, I started to make a video on this earlier that I was going to upload. And then I was like, well, I don't understand. What the hell's going on? Because I haven't run into an actual problem yet. The only thing that I can share with you is every time you finish a little raid within the river, reinforcements get stronger. And if you leave, like if you do this and you do the whole like return to settlement, you'll automatically store all of your stuff that you've accumulated so far. And you can come back and resume from where you left off, but you'll have to swim all the way up the river again. That could take a few minutes. And the reinforcements will have gone up. But after a set amount of time, everything does reset. But that's why they kind of encourage you to go to other raids. Like those guys there, I'll just ignore them. I could care less about them. PSVR? I have no idea. I don't know anything about the PSVR. There we go. So again, this is a river raid. And I am trying to cause the glitch to happen. Well, I mean, it's Call of Duty. It's one of my favorite games. I love Call of Duty. The problem with Call of Duty is it's poorly designed. It's implemented. It's just the whole thing about it is a real shit show. But I have fun with it. So you see what I mean? It's kind of contradicting. Every time there's a fucking patch, I have to reinitialize my shader pack for PC, not on PS5. You can't even have Steam overlays, even though it's a Blizzard game. You can't have Steam open with overlays, or you'll get kicked out to the desktop. It's kind of ridiculous in that aspect. On the console version, you could play offline without an internet connection. There's a difference between offline with and without an internet connection. You can't do that on PC, so again, that shows a lack of consistency across all platforms. But then it does allow cross-platforming and cross-save, so I can seamlessly go from my PS5 to an Xbox One if I still had one, to a PC, and I can resume all my online progress with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It works. I've got a 7-year-old computer. I can run it on high ultra, 60 frames. Do you know what I mean? But there's still a lot of tedious bullshit with it. Where? I wouldn't know anything about them. I don't know anything about people online. Do you know why? This is my online right here. I have online games muted. So if there's 9-year-olds or 50-year-old racists, I wouldn't know anything about them. Absolutely nothing. Alright, let me try and somewhat focus. Oh, we did lose him. Oh well, fuck him. You win some, you lose some. Come on now, get your shit together. They're just all dropping like flies. I don't know if there's a way to increase the strength of your people, but this is on easy. Not looking so easy when all your guys are just dropping like flies. I get that it's a river raid and it's supposed to be easier, but come on now, get your shit together. I also don't want to be playing babysitter, right? And obviously I have it on easy because if you die, you screw up. And I'm streaming. See that? They just keep fucking dying. One hit, dead. I feel like I'm spending more time reviving than I'm doing anything else. That's not really a lot of fun. So let me just clear. And the curb stomp. That never gets old. Hey, how's it going, Noah?
Help me out here.
Wyatt, with all the I should do this, I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but I'm gonna be blunt. I only play what I feel like playing in the moment. I have a lot of people that come in that tell me what I should play. And it's usually things I don't even like, which is the funny thing. Like the Call of Duty campaign, I can't stand playing the campaign in Call of Duty. And Resident Evil 8 demo, I've already played it. And I didn't really like it. That's a game, I mean, I'll probably play when it comes out, but I'm probably not gonna live stream it for like a long time. I don't do well with puzzle games and shit like that. Especially not on a live stream. It's just way too distracting. I do much better like when I'm on my own and there's like no distractions whatsoever. Man, how many of these people are gonna die on me?
Thanks, Eivor.
Cody, what do you mean, how, why? Huh? How? Easy, through my PS5. Why? Because I felt like it. It's really that simple. Okay, so there is something in here. Yeah, see, we're maxed out at that 200 to 200. Uh, right, just up here. Why? Right, because I wanted to. That's the same reason I do anything. It's the same reason why I sometimes still play Spider-Man or play any game for that matter.
The other side must be barred.
Oh. All right. Okay, so supposedly, this is the part that's really bad. Well, I mean, for the most part, I am done with this game. But there's river raids, there's new content. So I just thought I would check it out. Alright, so the long ship can no longer carry any more supplies, right? Hey, young crow, how's it going? I don't believe I've seen you here before. Are you new to the stream? Or are you on a new account? Because that seems to be a common thing. Okay, so that was supplies. We couldn't get that. Maybe the armor is the one over here. Because I am trying to get that legendary armor. Once you leave, like I said, and you go back, supposedly you can't resume your raid. It glitches or I don't know. That's what we're all about to find out. That was the whole point
Come,
of this. Nope. New. Oh, you're new to the stream. Oh, more foreign supplies. Okay. So it's not the armor then. Let's see if there's anywhere else that there can be some loot. No, that's supplies. That's supplies up there. We do have something in here. Alright, let's try to get in here then.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Obviously. Let's see if we can... Yeah, I am. But I mean, I'm not going to be streaming a game like that. That's going to be a game where it's just me in the game. I don't need people watching me play that game. Are you kidding me? Not until I'm familiar with the game. So by then... Oh, there's...
have to repair that.
I'm trying to find my way in here. Sometimes it's obvious how to get in, sometimes not so much. Sometimes you can... Yeah, I mean... Not really smart AI, but... That's how you do that. Nobody's in here. All that for leather and iron. So again, here we're technically unable to complete the raid. See, we can end the raid. But I'm not going to do that from that way. I want to see what happens if I leave, if I can come back here. I kind of forget because it's been so long since I played this game. I've done so many challenges in this game. I think I killed all the Order or something like that. And then I went back to one of the original maps or something like that, and I went in a cave. And the Thor's hammer was there. Alright, so this place is not done. And the world map is right there. Yeah, it's the fortress. Raid military locations to gain crafting materials. Certain large military can also contain weapons. Can contain. Not all of them do. But they can. So you do this. And this is where... Okay, no, I can still raid it. But I'm going to do this. Return to settlement. Because in a way, I don't really have a choice. See? I got 2 river raid chest keys, foreign supplies. So that gets automatically banked when you leave it. What's painful work? I think there's more to it than... I just don't remember, to be honest. It's literally been months since I first played this game and did all that. I think you have to get all of Thor's armor as well. Yeah, it's a long it's not hard, it's long. I remember it being annoying. So now that I'm back here, what will end up happening is the inventory will be on me. So I can bank all the foreign supplies that I want, as far as I know. Clearly, there's no limit of 200. So I am now going to go back to this guy who's clearly glitched out, or he's skitzing out. Because he's just constantly like... You could just tell something's wrong with him. Okay, can you... The fuck's wrong with you? Seriously, take an Ativan or some fucking shit.
Up for some raiding?
No, I'm up for you standing still for a minute. God damn. Hull change. Oh, there, cargo. Upgrade the cargo hold to bring back more foreign supplies. So I need 450. And I've got, well, 250. So now I'll just do let's go raiding. Pretty much. Yeah. You got it. So again, this is Vagan's map. There might be more stuff. I have no idea. I just know that when you choose a different river, right? You'll have fewer river defenses. And if you keep repeating the same one after leaving it, you'll keep getting heavy, heavy defenses. Except I'm a completionist. There's one piece of gear missing or weapon. So I want to know what that is. So I don't want to go here, even though technically it would be advisable for you to do so. And then you get to pick your crew. We had someone die. So we're just going to go ahead and... Oh, he's on a cooldown for one river raid. I don't really give a shit who joins, to be honest. And we start the raid. So now I'm going back. And this is the part that I want to see. I was maxed out at 200. We saw that. I was maxed out. My ship could no longer carry any more supplies. I was told that I could no longer do it. I returned. I deposited. Now I'm going back, supposedly. A lot of people are unable to restart a raid once they go back. What's too much work? I have no idea what you're talking about. You mean for the Thor's hammer? Currently not available. Well, piss on you then. And again, when I come here, where am I? Exactly. I'm at the very beginning, so I've got to... I was going to say swim. I've got to boat my way all the way back up here again. There's there's another raid there. So they're like mini-maps again. That take part away from the main map. So here I'm just kind of doing whatever. You'll probably see some traps. That's the reinforcements that increase, but right now we want to see if we can raid again. And again, all the settlements that we've already pillaged. Hello, Raj. I don't know if I'm excited for this river raid now. Bang. Like these guys, I'll just ignore them. Piss on them. They're not a threat. So we'll just bypass them. Naturally, the places I've already raided won't be available. Makes sense, right? But they do grow back over time again. That's what's important to discuss. What? Who are you telling to shush? I'm the streamer. I can't shush. I seem to be able to still raid. You just saw it. I was able to do it. I mean, at first I couldn't because your longship has to be pointing towards the shore. One hit wonder right there. Look at this fat prick. Not so tough now. Should have gotten on the creatine instead of eating all that bread. I mean, that technically wasn't a raid, but it was in that I was able to click the triangle to start the raid. Remember, my supplies at the top left, I was at 200. I tried to loot one. It said it wouldn't work if I returned back to my settlement. Some people are having that glitch. They don't know if it's intended, and it's forcing you to go to another river raid and then to come back later. Again, that is what I'm testing out here right now. Your longship must be pointed towards the shore. Shit like that is hilariously done. Yeah, it is. It is stupid. Because ultimately, when it's all said and done, what difference does it make which way my ship is going? My ship was nowhere near there anyways. Yeah. I forgot I have to go in here. The whole point why I came here, and I didn't even do it. Again, that's called distraction. And again, it is on easy. Because I don't want to die while I'm streaming and then have to redo everything. That's why everybody just dies in a couple hits. To be honest with you, even putting it on really hard, I don't find the game all that hard. What's hard is when you reset your skill points, which you can do, and you purposely gimp yourself, then you can make the game feel a lot more challenging. That could be more fun. Oh. Did we not raid that section to the right? Ah, okay, I see. Undiscovered okay. Yeah, you know what? Let me go straight down this way. Let me kind of open up the map a little bit more. But I'm probably going to want to go back to where I already was. Because maybe that's what the Jesus guy was talking about. And I have no idea about the elephant and the naked man. Did he ask him if he had a gun? Get it? Naked gun. You know, all those naked gun. Naked. No, I don't know. It made sense to me. That's all that matters. How do you breathe out a wet thing?
Remain steadfast.
Hey, hey, hey.
Snuff you out.
Seriously? Right at the start? And this bitch is already down? My goodness. Well, at least so far everything's working fine. So maybe that thing that people are experiencing is what's called an isolated incident. I don't know.
Hey, come here.
I made the mistake of not saving after it did an annoying mission, then I died, and guess what? Exactly. You got the joke or not? Well, of course I didn't get it. If I got it, I would have said something. I don't know anything about naked men and elephants. Holy shit! All my people are dead? And why is nobody else doing anything? They're just sitting around diddle-daddling.
My thanks, Eivor.
You need a ration to revive. Well, then fuck them all, then. Useless twats. Yeah, just sit there moping and complaining that you got hurt. Boo-hoo. So as you could tell, river raids really aren't that hard, but what's hard is keeping your people alive.
Give me a hand over here.
Apparently that's a real challenge.
Look at this little horn.
I still don't get it, to be honest. Yeah, I know. And because of that, that's it. You can't revive him. Find a river raid key. It's usually something useless anyways.
Let's bleed you. Done here. Come on.
Fuck him. I don't need him anyways. So the river raids, apart from sort of like getting some new gear, it seems pretty useless and really imbalanced. I mean, my people are just dying left, right, and center. And it's kind of funny. I really don't understand why they did that. What, you're gonna tend to him now that he's dead? Or were you looking to see if there was something stuffed in his ass? So that's some food. Maybe there's something in here. But yeah, this is pretty fucking stupid. There's no two ways about it. Oh, there was a chest in here. I didn't retract it. Right now I'm looking for a key so I can open that chest there. Except I don't know where the key is because I can't use my Raven. So I can't scope the area out to figure out where the key could be. Another oversight, because normally you can use your Raven here. So there's definitely some things about this that I don't like. It just seems redundant. Not too bad so far. What about you? Well, I don't know much about Ghost Recon, even though I've played it extensively. Because I haven't played it in a long time. So there's a lot of games I used to play. There's some games I've never played. I'll cover the updates on them to keep people in the loop. Sort of like gaming news. But I don't necessarily play the games that I talk about. So when it comes to Ghost Recon, I haven't played that game in a dog's age. Like in an incredibly long time, so I know absolutely nothing about it. It's more about just bringing the awareness to people that an update is out and what's in that update for those that are currently playing it.
Thor lends me strength.
So as you can see, it's kind of frustrating. Running around, looking for a key, just to find out that it's probably nothing more than just leather inside. Oh, man. I forget if I... Oh, I've already been in here. God damn. I mean, it's a fun game, but there's only 24 hours in a day. Oh, someone's head's left on the ground. That's funny. I barely have enough time to do everything I wish I could do. Video game-wise. You know what? Let's go up here. I don't think I'm going to find armor in those small chests. To be honest with you, it's probably useless loot. Right there. Yeah, I'll just go back to where I was originally. That's actually more what I'm curious about. Not only that, why can't I just, like, blow up the door or something? Like, come on. King of the Hill? I don't even know what King of the Hill is. Is that a game or something? This is just a small little shit village. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. I am just going to go back to where I originally was. Remember, supposedly you can't do that. That's what we'll find out. I just go past them. They're not even a threat. This place is a little bit bigger. That's not what I was trying to do. Let me look at the map. I hope this kind of opens up to this one. This is where I was. This is the raid I want to go back to see if I can resume it. I mean, I guess I'll do this one, because it looks like a military one, and it might have that second piece of armor I've been looking for. I really don't give a shit about the supplies, to be honest with you. I just kind of want to collect the armor and the weapons to see what it brings. Oh, yeah, but it wouldn't be like that. It's somewhere in that encampment. It's just for whatever reason I couldn't find it.
Split your skull.
See, I'm letting them hit me. They don't do that much damage. But these little bitches...
My thanks.
Yeah, next time find your own ration.
Help me out here.
Yeah, but these are different types of supplies. These aren't the regular supplies. These are specific to... There we go, St. George's Cape. I found the second piece. So you cannot upgrade your encampment doing these river raids. Red Dead Redemption 1. Yeah. What do you mean multiplayer? Multiplayer for what? Okay, so we got everything from there. Yeah, it looks like it does open up here. Okay. So I'm just gonna abandon this one. Because I got all the treasures from it. I want to be able to go back to that one spot, like I said. And see if I can resume the raid I had already started. Because I don't know if that's what that guy meant in my stream earlier. I think it's this way. Yes, it is. I mean, the map is decent. I just wish it was procedurally generated. That would have been something. I have no idea what game you're talking about, Cody. What about multiplayer for what? Are you talking about... Are you still on Ghost Recon? What the fuck is going on here? Well, it looked like that one hurt. Okay, good. So it's coming up on the left. This is what's going to be interesting to see. Would I give... Man, I am so... I'm talking about Red Dead Redemption 1 multiplayer. Yeah, I used to play it, but that was like ages ago. I don't remember much about it. Advice to a 13-year-old? I don't necessarily have advice just because I'm older. Doesn't mean I know more. It depends on what aspect of life, and even then, that doesn't mean that I have all the answers. Yeah, a multiplayer component to this would be fun. Assassin's Creed Unity multiplayer was fun. Alright, here it is. There it is. I'm able to resume where I was when I was fully capped on my resources. So it does work for me. So I guess it's an isolated incident for some people. Is he? The Lord is your strength? The hammer is mine. We see how well that worked out for him. Yeah, so it seems to be working well. But I mean, like anything, That's where that expression comes from. Your mileage may vary. Not everybody's going to experience the same problems or whatever. All these people that are just dying can go fuck themselves. Honestly.
God grant me strength.
Yeah, he's with you all right. And the curb stomp. Never gets old. How's my freezing? What do you mean? Freezing of what? Sadly, Ubisoft doesn't like people to play with people now. Seems so. Heal. Oh yeah, I'm done with Watch Dogs though, to be honest. Compared to other games out there, for me, Watch Dogs is boring as fuck. It's one of those games where I like the idea of it. I like going through the story. Once it's done, I'm like, there's nothing else to see here. At least for me, there wasn't any replay value to it whatsoever. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, I would like to see more stuff added to that. Like they did for GTA 5. Even Grand Theft Auto 5 was a missed opportunity, to be perfectly honest. All that bullshit they added to multiplayer, they could have easily implemented being able to buy more houses in story mode, being able to store more cars, have more apartments. I mean, the apartment's already there. They just need to copy the assets over. And they didn't do it. Plus, originally, they promised us single-player DLC. More than half a decade later, we got absolutely fuck all. And to me, Red Dead Redemption 2 multiplayer sucks. I had a lot more fun in Red Dead Redemption 1 multiplayer.
You're gonna die.
We have the advantage.
Yeah. Liberty City. Yeah, what would be cool is like Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and maybe Chinatown Wars, all like remastered for console with Grand Theft Auto 5 graphics. Or something like that. I would like to see that. What do you mean it's a lie? Well, I mean, I've tried the multiplayer in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just, I don't know. There's just something about it. I just can't get into it. But Red Dead Redemption 1 multiplayer, man, did I ever have a lot of fun with that. Oh, I'm sure there's mods. I think I might have lost my entire team. Ah. So funny enough, I might not actually be able to loot any of the supplies in here, if that's the case. Let me see. Yeah, they're all dead.
Time has come for you.
Has it? Now, this I was here earlier. Yeah. So it remembered me opening the door. Yeah, see? So fucking stupid. I could take out an entire army on my own, but I can't open up the lid to this. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, that is fucking dumb.
Pay for your sins.
So my first impressions of the river raids are pretty simple. They're not that good. Monotonous, boring fucking shit. And it's all mainly because of the stupid 200 resource limitation. And then when you come back, you gotta start over from the beginning.
With me, brother.
Yeah, see, they're hitting me and they do no damage. Weak little bitches.
You will pay.
But my entire team got taken out. It just doesn't seem well balanced at all. It shouldn't be that complicated to keep them alive. And finding rations seems a little bit difficult to do as well.
Coward! You won't escape!
Nope. No, I gave up on that location. I didn't need it. It was just materials. What did I do? It was so long ago. It was like over 10 years ago. I don't really remember. There was just shootouts. I think there was like some type of co-op thing. Okay, well, there's people here. What if I just... If I hit the raid button here...
Let's go, the Viking!
Those people don't want to come with me? Yeah, they don't want to. Yeah, so I would have to go back again. That is fucking annoying.
Let's hit the bastards!
There we go. Yes. So I find the river raids annoying as shit. I've had to return back to my settlement about 3 or 4 times now because I keep running out of being able to store resources. You know, it's another stupid fucking thing. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. How is it that I, Eivor, am able to carry more foreign resources on in my pocket than I can on my boat? You mind explaining that to me? How does that make sense? I can't carry more than 200 resources on my boat. But I can carry 300 on me. That makes a lot of fucking sense. I don't know, it just seems kind of odd. I mean, overall, I do like the game a lot. But I still think Assassin's Creed Odyssey for me is still one of my favorite games. With the unlimited amounts of mercenaries that come at you to fight. I mean, that to me is like a shit ton of fun. Yeah, if they're dead, you can't do fuck all. Because you're not strong enough, to lift the lid of the chest. You can carry more than your boat. You can carry more resources than your boat. But you can't open the lid to a chest. Yeah, exactly. That's my thoughts. So, it is stupid. It absolutely is dumb. Like, it boggles my mind how stupid it is. Yeah, Miles Morales is pretty good. I still have it on my system. Watch Dogs Legion, like I said, to me, that game is dead. Neo 2, I don't really play this game much. I got the PS4 version of the game. I don't even want the PS5 version of it. I don't play 4K. I could give a rat's ass about 120 frames a second. It's a gimmick. You're not playing Counter-Strike Go. You're not being part of like an e-gaming convention, right? Where the extra frames help with the reduced latency and all that. It's not about seeing the more frames. I get that. It's about the latency. Yeah, I'm sorry. The latency is perfectly fine at 60 frames. I never 100% my games ever. Yeah, well, when it's an Assassin's Creed, leave it to Eivor to be able to carry on his person more goods than the boat itself. So if that's the case, why do I have to go back to my settlement? Like, there's just some things I don't get. I just don't get it. But yeah, this game, like I said, I'm going to be able to comfortably probably delete that off my PS5. The demo, I'm probably going to delete that as well. Borderlands 3, I'm not too sure. I don't really play it. I have the PS4 version of the game, which I'm thinking of putting back on here. Remember that the PS5 version, PS5 is just that. It's the PS5 version. You can't put that back on the PS4 version. You're incredibly limited with a PS5. 667 gigs. That's fucking pathetic. Right? Look how much storage I have. Do you see why I'm talking about wanting to delete some of my games? Where am I going to put them? I barely have anything on there to begin with. I have 55 gigs left. And then I've got an external super speed SSD. Samsung 2 terabyte supersonic T7 PSSD. Stands for powerful. That one I can store like a couple of more games on. But now you're starting to see why I say things like, you know what, fuck this game, it's gone. That's why I do that. And that 2 terabyte SSD cost me $400. Storage is expensive, man. That's what's going to kill you with the PlayStation 5 console. It's absolute bullshit. Look at that. Usable size. 606. It's not even a full terabyte. But it's so fast. Who cares? Who fucking cares? I've played games, by the way, on my external SSD, and they're no slower than the internal. Now, if the game is optimized to utilize the extra speed from the PCI 4.0 NVMe SSD, fine, it'll load a bit quicker. But even with the slower external SSD that I have, it loads all my games just as fast. Just as fast as the internal SSD. I've tried them. Days Gone, all these other games. I tried them all on the internal and external. I clocked it exact exact same performance. The only difference is when you're transferring data. Naturally, if a hard drive can read and write, well, write at this point, faster, well, it's going to transfer it quicker. So it's a real bullshit thing. I really hope that they allow PS5 games to be played on external hard drives, even though they say they can't do it. I call bullshit. But I am excited for them to finally unlock through a firmware update the capability, because we do in the PS5 have a secondary slot for an internal storage. So buying a 2 terabyte, it'll have to be a PCI 4.0 Express, which is like twice the fucking price. It's bullshit again, but that's the way it is. It'll probably cost like $500 or $600 Canadian. So basically the same price as the console, just to get a half decent little bit of extra storage. But yeah. So I am coming near the end of the stream there. I am getting a little bit tired. Oh my god, yeah. I'm probably going to go in like another 5 or so minutes. I want to go for a walk, work out. I don't want to just sit at my computer all day. But yeah. Yeah, nothing exciting there. No. Alright, let me just switch it over to my PC really quick. Ta-da. There we go. Nothing exciting here. I'm just performing schedule maintenance. Yeah, I definitely don't have time to do Cold War again. But it works. For a while, remember, I couldn't even get it to work. And now it does. Sound seems to be fairly decent as well. Don't forget, I was having a lot of computer problems. They haven't all been fixed. But when I do play computer games, if I am going to have an issue, it's when I'm playing a random computer game. Which is why sometimes I just default to like chatting and fiddle around and WoW on my free character. Under level 20, to be honest. It's just to kind of keep testing it to make sure it's working. I was in the middle of a flight path, that's right. And like I said, I've been playing it for the past couple days. Things seem to be fine. Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends what you're trying to do. Have you finished Red Dead Redemption 2? Like me, I have all those games. I like them all. Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of those games where the single player, once you're done the game, I find useless. There's no replay value. Like, there's no post-game. There's no, like, enemies roaming around. So what I've done with Grand Theft Auto 5 is I've replayed the story. I just keep, like, replaying it from the very beginning. I've really enjoyed doing that. Red Dead Redemption 2, I really like because it feels more realistic. There's enemies no matter what, even if you're done the game. You can still roam around, you can still get ambushed by wolves or people. There's traps, there's still threats everywhere. I just find Red Dead Redemption 2 is a much more evolved game from the get-go. But that said, if you're wanting to play it on your computer and you're looking for 60 frame experience, GTA 5 is going to be a lot easier to run at 60 frames than it will Red Dead Redemption 2. You know what I mean? Like, there's all these what-ifs. Like, there's times where I just feel like playing 60 frames. I could do it on Red Dead Redemption 2, but not everybody can. It's much harder to get that kind of performance out of that game. And then Minecraft, I mean, it's Minecraft. I like Minecraft, but there's just other games that I've played that just, quite frankly, do the voxel thing better. Portal Knights, the building in that is a lot of fun. Creativerse, Dragon Quest Builders 2. There's so many other games out there, and they're actually really, really good games. And once you start sinking a bunch of hours into that, and then you go back and you play Minecraft, you start to go, really? Well, how come Minecraft doesn't do this? How come Minecraft doesn't do that? You have a PS4 and PS3? I mean, they're all wildly different games, but I've probably spent more time overall in Minecraft and Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, they're completely different games. I only do standard multiplayer. I only play Nuketown. It's a map that I'm very familiar with. It's got a 24/7 mode, right? So I kind of stick to what I'm familiar with. When I'm by myself and there's nobody around, I will sometimes play other maps. But I get very distracted when I play video games, like when I'm chatting and all that kind of stuff. I hate Warzone. I hate campaign. I mean, I don't mind zombie. I've never really played it. Not in the new one. I think Black Ops 4 was the last time I really got into zombies. I mean, I've said this a million times, and a lot of people are going to be like, man, you always say that. It's like, but it's the truth. There's only 24 hours in a day. So I only stick to a couple of things. I also play heavily the guitar. A lot more than I ever have, because I've been playing guitar on and off for like a third of a century, like 33 years. And for many years, I quit the guitar. And I was only playing video games, and I was doing everything. I started working out again. That takes a while. But yeah. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. I have to get going. I don't know if I'll be back later. There's a small chance. I don't like linear campaigns. Plain and simple, to be blunt, I find it boring as fuck. That's just the best way to describe it. I get absolutely nothing from playing the campaign in any Call of Duty. Nothing. It does nothing for me. I don't get any satisfaction. I would rather run around on my level 12 trial character in World of Warcraft collecting flight paths and chatting with you people. Literally, what I'm doing right here, which is like nothing. I find this more entertaining than a Call of Duty campaign. If I'm going to play Call of Duty, it's ass-kicking time. It's let's get into some multiplayer. I find it to be a waste of time to play the campaign. Maybe once, sure. But, Black Ops 2? I just don't remember Black Ops 2. It's just been so long since I've played that. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to head off for now. Thanks for stopping by, and I might be back maybe in a couple of hours. I'm not too sure. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. And as long as I can get all that stuff done and some regular uploading, I might come back a little bit later. It's a free reign game person. But yeah. See you all maybe a little bit later.